Hello everybody, my name is Funky Monk John. Welcome back to another episode of Wytchwood. In the last episode we met the goat, found out he had some deals for us, or he was there to collect on an old deal, and there's a lady asleep in this chamber. We gotta get her out, we gotta capture some souls. But for now, we will go into the darkness. Hope everyone is having a great day. Let me know how your day is going down in the comments. I'm having a fantastic day because I get to play Wytchwood. I think last time I started with the bear, and the bear's pretty fun. So we'll start with that. I believe he's up this way. I think that's the swamps. I think, yeah, he's this way. Oi, stop right where you are. Yeah, no one but soldiers are allowed into the lakeshore camp. And you ain't look like no soldier. Yeah, that's not a standard issue helmet. No, it's much cooler. I just came to visit my son. I don't think so. The camp was sending no visitors, so buzz off. Yeah, unless you're the quartermaster, you ain't getting in. Hey, where's that nervous wreck anyway? He ought to be back with the shipment of honey by now. The bear. So, go find the quartermaster. He's down this way. Let's see what he did with all that goddamn honey. Yeah, he is. I mean, look, he messed up. He messed up bad. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission by order of my captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions. And most importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favorite meat. He's a literal bear. It's not like a nickname. He's an actual bear. He drinks mead made of honey, which is what meat is made out of. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. Jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my rib cage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch, she did. The heavy barrel is so smashed and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The barrel will have my guts for God, as I'm sure of it. This bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know the half of it. He doesn't get his honey mead. Heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand? I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that. But could you take a message to the sergeant of Lakeshore Camp? He's a reasonable fellow. Let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. You can get to the Lakeshore Camp if you follow the road to the... Yeah, I was just there. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh, dear. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, okay. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain Bear's in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard must have a shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him, it's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated of course. We'd be sticking our necks out after all. Luckily, I'm a thief. And I have some stolen gold for you. Carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. What, you mean 2 for me and 1 for you? That's how you fool an idiot. Give him an odd number and tell him to divide it evenly. I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. Fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. You know, these guys are just passed out. As he cautiously approached, the bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies, More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead! The soldiers, taking cover nearby, exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips and his heavy lord, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say, now that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed a bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to lead the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. It's like that weird person, like, you're in public and someone's like, my daughter, she's like, listen, I'm just trying to get mac and cheese, man. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right, go get more mead, you good-for-nothing sluggard. You don't even know me. So it's the, yeah, it's the guy. That's the guy. Ooh. He's doing stuff. The frantic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there! Secure the perimeter! We just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear's the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to see us poor sods use us poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquest. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption, the tank here, hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is just a really fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just a potion for your troubles. The rattle sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help. But you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, and you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open the brewery to inspect its complicated innards. Ah, twigs. I got all the twigs I need. Snap killing into pieces and scatter it to the bottom of the compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. And now I have 5 jars of water. I told you jars come in handy. I forgot it was that many. It's quite a few. So he just has them reenacting his, like, conquest or whatever. Hey. Stealing more stuff. Man. What a jerk. Let's see. Fireflies. enough. I'll make quite a few. So I think we'll be needing some more. Let's see. Well, water. I'm gonna go to the crying dude over here. Or he's not crying, he's just nervous. So nervous. Just jump, just jump. I ain't that deep. And then like both ways, I don't think we're that far down. Okay. After that, I need some fireflies. That's right, that's right. Some more clay. Frog slime. Gooey. Awesome. Let's see. Gotta go to the red-headed stepchild over here. No offense to any red-headed stepchildren. But I mean, the dad over here could care less. That his son's just, you know, trying to eat bugs and catch frogs. That should be everything we need. Sweet. Yeah, since I kind of scuffed my first, I think, 3? I had 3 episodes, I think, sorted. And the first, I've been trying to catch up during the week, balancing, you know, work and this, so it's a little tough. I have it. There we go. Okay, let's get this thing fired up. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best space for potion brewing, but you want to preserve that honey mead flavor. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It'll bring the tank to a rolling boil. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course, I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. So we need honey, a metamorphosis elixir, and a torn teddy bear. Teddy bear's gonna add a strange flavor. So yeah, gotta go into the captain's tent. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasure scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes have only a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before her hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It looks like your men are already keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honey mead. He's obsessed. If you're so afraid of that stomping brute, why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. Or a lot. And abandon all my friends. We're soldiers. We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. A thought seems across the sergeant's mind as he notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Can you craft me a gun? No, I'm just kidding. Say, you're good with that magical doodads and wetsits, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then maybe I could have a chance against that monster without getting my head stoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. So, on top of everything else, he's like, hey, make me something. But I'm busy, man. I got stuff to do. Bead to brew. Okay, let's see. Need one of these, which requires... Oh, I need the dog fur again, so I have to make another sopomorphic morsel. Or soporific. And I looked up the pronunciation. It is like soporific, I believe. Oh, and I have everything and then some. Planning ahead. Let's see. Hey, I forgot about him. I'm gonna need him a little later. I think he's a what are you? What? Oh no, it's like a dryad or something like that. Oh, I haven't been up here. Oh, bait sticks come in handy. Nice. Okay, let's see. Sweet. Now I can make the, I think, the evil eye or wicked gemstone. Love the sound. Let's see. Oh, my brain, I froze so hard right there. Let's see, magic paste. I need moo moo milk and a dart wing or dragon wing. Whatever. Dragonfly wing. Dart wings are from Skyrim. They call their dragonflies. Let's go to the swamp. Maybe we'll see Shrek. Let's see. So we have mosquitoes. Or they call them skeeters, I think. You actually have to like smoke them out with like a oh, I forgot all about this. I'm so smart. We got leeches. Not the actual leech we need though. They're mean. They want my blood. So yeah, we need one of them. But what you have to do is a bait stick. Put down, and they should come to it. And they just explode. Oh, I mean, they just, everything in here just explodes. Okay, so, ooh. And a ooh. Need a jar of milk, which is down in the fields. Actually, it took me far too long. I didn't want to talk to you. My eyes have gone all milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract. So you've had dealings with that damnable goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten the dull country folk. Big witch. But it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all. Eventually we've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement in an old crusty swamp. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not odd posies and pumpernickel. She clutches wordly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattle your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband, handsome chap. Although a bit clumsy, had a tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. He should have been back by now, and these legs haven't worked right in decades. So I can't even go check up on him. I guess a wheelchair would get stuck in the mud. Makes sense. I've been so worried. I even thought about making another contract. I wouldn't. You are too old to do that. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. You used to also. You sacrifice things and raise dead people. Bro, that's messed up. So yeah, we get the leech to him with her looking in this sick house for her husband. But yeah, I'm gonna open this portal. The thick moss growing on this massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Let's go. Yeah, no, like I was going to and from like everywhere just to be able to teleport. I was upsetty spaghetti at myself. Sometimes the brain don't work too good. Go down to the farm now. Very fun place to go. I think I don't know where the farm is. Oh no, I was right. Okay. But yeah, last time I think I just did the bear and the ox. So like I said, I didn't get too far. And we'll try to trim some of the fat of just running it around all the time. But I want to show it off like the first time around at least. Yeah, there's a farmer, a gourd dude over here. He's German. Wait, I just need milk. I'm wondering. And here's the other portal. Upon closer inspection, this mountain of hay appears to have been deliberately woven into an intricate wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center and the whole bundle begins to swirl and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. So like, what if a kid went up, right? And just did the same thing? And then they just get sucked into, you know, the nether. But yeah, like I was running, you know, from down here, up here, through the whole thing. Brain's slow sometimes. Let me get a couple of these. Okay, let's see what we can make. It's this one. Perfect. And I think, oh, I need more of these. This talisman's done, isn't it? There we go. Sweet, now you can just, you know, get mauled to death by a bear and not die. No, I need to go to the middle one, I think. No, that was right. The middle one takes me back to the witch's hovel. House. Abode. Oh, but also, I believe the goat is a devil. Look at our journal here. The goat has a pentagram on his head. And smart. Context. So you need talisman. This ought to shield you from harm for a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck. And then he clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Well, you weren't kidding, haha. Though that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give the bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles off into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent unattended. See, it's like, you can't hurt yourself. Immediately tries to hurt himself. I get it, you gotta test it out, but like, not very smart. Okay, so we got the teddy bear. I don't think I can get anything else. Is that Link? Where are we going? Who's fighting? The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. We got one thing. Oops. You overturn your palm and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. Let's see. And for the grimoire, we need this. So I need... I've almost got everything. Oh yeah, that is the dryad fruit. So I need a cinder box, I think. I'll see. I think that's what I need. I would not believe your eyes. Killed the fireflies. Come here. That's it. Let's see. Yeah, kill a rat or a squirrel. A squirrel. The sound of rejection. Nice. Now I can explode a squirrel. It's a gruesome game. Under its surface, I mean, I already have a trap. I'm so smart. No, I don't. Wait, do I? I do. That's fine. I mean, it's so violent. Like, it's just immediately just dead. Let's see. I need. What was I making? Oh no. Bro, I just like phased out. Okay, I was making this. Ooh. The focus. Probably sneak in here for a second. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to get near the dog. The wolfie. Woo! Juked him. Let's see. Looks like I have it work for me. Saying like, let's see every time I open this. Alright, now I need to go get me a dryad. Get goblin snot from a goblin. There he is. I need to actually equip that. Let's see. Yeah. Get burned. Man, this witch just don't care, man. It's like a honey badger. Don't give a shit. So I got the dryad fruit. I need... It tells me. Nope. The metamorphosis. I meant to activate that. There we go. Metamorphosis elixir requires... So I need more tangle root, or changeling root. So I gotta catch her some changelings, which are the little mushrooms that get up and walk around. And some buck Igor? Remember Igor? That weird like John Travolta movie? That like he was the Frankenstein's assistant, and that was it basically. That was weird. Let's see. Oh, that's not it actually. The changelings. Yeah, there's usually a couple up here. Come here. Oh, oh yeah, I don't like that they sound like kids. They sound like a baby cackling. That makes me feel bad. Oh no. This game's like Adventure Time, like very like cute and charming on the surface and evil when you dig a little deeper. I need the Ichor. I'm actually curious. Oh, gotta go to Shrek's house in the swamp. Get out of my swamp! Oh look, a feather. And I went through all that trouble the first time. I killed a bird for that last time. Let's see. It would probably be easier to... Well, I can make... and I don't think I need the frog slime for anything soon. Did that get made? Nope. Okay, so then I can smoke out the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes. The mosquitoes. Come here. Hey. Try to get as many of them in, like... Come here. All of you. Oh. Just burlap sacks full of blood. It's like bagged milk. And we needed this. Let's go. Progress. And then I think I have... No, I don't. I have to get the honey. Honey, 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 honey. Those guys just like windmilling me. Hey. What's your weakness? Snag vine. Oh yeah, you can make little snag vine traps. Never actually explored over this way, but we'll do that when we get to the leech. Okay, just go in here. Just go. Hey. Thank you. Try not to get hit by the freaking walking stick man. Apiary in the fields. What is taking? When the click's not working. Okay. Should be down. Nope. Oh yeah, up to the left. Okay. Some of these, I love these guys. Just like whispering to themselves. I can just interact with them. And I think they'll, yeah, they drop eggs. They don't scare me, I'll poop. I need these for something else, so it doesn't hurt to be overstocked. And I don't, it's not like, you know, other games where you have a weight limit. You just pick up as much crap as you want to. So now we see the simpiest of beekeepers. Heidi ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed, but I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart, you just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear. But he had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. I'm sorry, I hit my mic. That was probably very loud. The bear! Well, that explains why the quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suited him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden son of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen, she's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where is my dinner? I ordered you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I had better have an audience with this queen myself. Sampy. Oh, a chest. Stealing stuff. Yeah, here she is. I mean, cool design. Man, he is simpy. What's around here? Just her petals. Makes sense. There's a lot of flowers around. The regal insects look down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? Rude. You seem like a very... wrong voice. You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey. Your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. Ha! Do you think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something, but no one ever wants to work for it. A rustle of petals. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. Not gonna be good enough. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool, you know I despise this stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. Rude. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really unusual. It's really usually my own fault. Man, simpy and gaslit. Sometimes when she really gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke and soothing herbs really calms her right down. Soothing herbs and smoke. Uh-huh. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Sweet. Excuse me, pardon me. Let's see here. I had to make witch spice. And this soporific, which I cannot make. I need more water. That's fine. Witch spice I should be able to do. Witch spice, more like the devil's lettuce. Jazz cabbage, the old wacky tobacco. This ain't your normal witch spice. I just need water, I think, and a smoke bomb or smoke pellet. Just requires more clay. So I need clay and water, which are both in abundance. And here we go. I got her royal incense. Some special incense. This really does have the art style like Slay the Spire. I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but like the animations and everything. Excellent. I might try Slay the Spire, I don't know. I've played it, but I might try it on here. You sneak! Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull around her. Ooh, does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyway, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. That's that jazz cabbage. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. High as a kite, she arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's Gorgeous. Oh, and what's that delicious smell? And she has the munchies. Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Give me that. And I think, yes, we have everything we need. All I have to do is go to the camp. And here we are. Then make our special brew after making some special smoke. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Excuse me. Hiccup it. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. You ladle a good portion of the writhing tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add just a little bit more for texture. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from the rivets, and its swollen metal belly danks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. It's not how meat is made. Meat is fermented. Like, liquors are distilled, but, you know, I'm just splitting hairs. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozing fluid. It shouldn't be oozing. May not be the finest honey meat around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. Give me that. Ah, Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tanker with a massive paw and tosses the contents to his slathering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What? Oh, I messed the voice up. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Bruh, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. The bear's upon you with a frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. What do you think you are, huh? You're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your honking club. It's a nice hat, though. But look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness and... The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? You killed him. In the place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it? He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are y'all standing about for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls toward your face. It's haunted. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the goat is after, and I hope he's happy. Me too. And it's completed. Fun little side quest. It's not a side quest, it's the main quest. It's a pretty fun main quest. Little mission. And now we have the ox, the leech, and the snake. I'm gonna go in order and get the ones that I know out of the way first, and then experience new things together finally. Because it's a very charming game, and I'm excited to see what more it has to offer. The things that I have not seen, the things we can all see together. But that completes the bear. We have his little teddy bear soul somewhere. Yeah. So that'll be it for this episode. If you liked it, leave a like. If you like what you see and want to see more content in the future, be sure to subscribe. It would help out a great deal. And I will see all you in the next video. See ya!